Tell me what to do. Show me how to feel.
Hey peeps, welcome to another episode of Amarantine Comics. Today we actually have something very special in store for all of y'all, which is our very first comic book review. That's right, we're gonna do a review today. And this review is actually on a comic from Concrete Comics. For those of you who follow indie comics on Facebook, Concrete Comics has a slate of comics out there, and today we are doing a review of Akolyte, issue 1. Now I purchased Akolyte recently, and I mean it was a really good purchase. I thank the team at Concrete Comics for the work that they put into that comic, you know, so that readers like us can have something to look forward to. I would just like to say hats off to the entire team at Concrete Comics, and I actually thought Lonzo Star was his name, but I realized after purchasing this comic that Derek Allen is actually the person who wrote and has the story behind Akolyte. So let's get into it. As we read the comic, we follow the story of a guy by the name of Dimitri Price, right? Dimitri is on the spacecraft. He went on this space journey 2 years ago and has been traveling through space, and as he's traveling through space now, they finally reached the moon of a distant planet and decided to go in and land. So when they land on the moon now, they bounce up this guy, aka Big Blue. Right? You want to know who Big Blue is? Buy the comic. You will know who Big Blue is. So they bounce up Big Blue on the planet, and little banter go on between Dimitri and Big Blue. Ting, ting, ting. Big Blue tell him, hey, look, I have something for you. You need this. Then boom, big explosion. My boy Dimitri end up with powers. Right, so you know he's like, whoa, this is so cool. He now have powers and everything. Then as Big Blue started to talk to him, Big Blue tell him, hey, look, yeah, you have powers, but let me see what you could do. A little battle going on between Big Blue and Dimitri. And as they start to battle there now, it's to realize Dimitri, I mean, that was a cosmic blow he hit Big Blue. And Big Blue stand up like, that is all they can do. But even though Big Blue stand up like that, Big Blue tell him, hey, you have to learn to control your power. Right? We are on a distant moon. Imagine if you did do this on Earth. But I was like, story for another day. We can wait and see what happened there. Right? So, Big Blue and Dimitri, you know, they continue the little battle. As they fought, Big Blue reveals that, hey, Dimitri, guess what? I'm your pops. Yeah, I'm your pops. Dimitri is like, what? No, I know who my dad is. But the thing is, my question there is, when you read the story, was this a virgin birth? Or how exactly did this happen? Get that book and read it. You'll understand what I'm saying. Right? So they have this battle there, and in the end, the king comes out and he talks to Dimitri too and tells him, you see, this is what I've been telling you. Bam, bam, bam. Embrace your destiny. So book ends, and you know we get a really nice story. So as I now get into the review part of it, tell you what's going on. For the review, we're going to be marking 3 things: the artwork, the story, and the dialogue. When you look at the artwork, I enjoy the art in this book. From the cover to the art on the inside, everything was well done. I would say hats off to you guys at Concrete Comics. Your artwork is solid. I gave the art an 8 out of 10. You might be wondering why I gave the art an 8 out of 10. Because even though the artwork is really good, as you read the story, there are parts where the spatial art has some loopholes, as they will. For instance, when they landed on the planet, Dimitri actually had to hike, and as he hiked, he went over mountains and whatnot to reach Big Blue. But coming down to the end, it's like he and Big Blue talking where he hiked to, but all of a sudden the ship right behind them, and the king come out from the ship. So I was wondering what happened there, and there are other aspects like that in the book. But still, the artwork was well executed, so it got an 8. Story. I love sci-fi books. I love books where you have supernatural. So a combination of sci-fi and supernatural, you're calling my name there. So looking at this book, the storyline so far is good. What would have made it great is if we had something more to work with other than the use of the word destiny so much, and an actual explanation of what the destiny is. Because everybody is telling Dimitri, including Dimitri himself, is referring to his destiny, but there was no revelation into what this destiny was. I picked up a few things along the way, and I'm wondering if that's what it was, but it wasn't clearly defined what his destiny was. So I'm taking it that this was just to bait us in, and then when we're hooked, we're gonna get more being unveiled as the story unfolds in book 2, book 3, and other books to come. So because of this, I gave it an 8 out of 10. Dialogue and language, it was good. It was good. Now some people may argue about the use of slang. To some extent, I had an issue with the use of slang, but I took it that the author is just staying true to his culture. So this is what he knows, and he expresses himself in this way. And as such, Dimitri, if it is that Dimitri is also from that culture, then Dimitri will also be expressing himself in this way. So I chose to waive that whole slang issue and give the dialogue an 8 out of 10. What could have given you a 10 is if instead of using the word destiny so much, we had other uses or other words, that could express or explain the similar idea or theme of destiny without repeating that one word so much. I can tell you, I'm looking forward to reading book 2. So once again, I say great work team at Concrete Comics. Keep up the good work. I will be reviewing other books that you all have as time goes by. And y'all stay tuned. More reviews to come, more fun to be had. And as we always say when we end our videos, stay safe and protect yourself. Also, Nia Yabure Haina Mipaka. A free mind has no limits. Take care, y'all.